Good evening. I'm Kim Rezanka. I'm the managing partner of the Viera office of Dean Mead. On behalf of Dean Mead, I welcome you to our 25th anniversary celebration just outside our beautiful new offices, which I hope you've had a chance to explore. If not, please do after the presentation. Before we get to the major program, I'd like to recognize the quartet of students upstairs that have been playing. If you haven't heard them, they're very good, and I suggest that you go up and see them also. They're all students at Florida Tech's School of Arts and Communication. It's also important at this time to recognize the elected officials that are here tonight with us. Dana Blickley, the Brevard County Property Appraiser, was here. She had to leave, but we appreciate her attending. The Honorable Trudy Infantini, Brevard County Commissioner of District 3, is here. Honorable Stephanie Ely, I say this wrong, I apologize. Ely, I'm so sorry. City of West Melbourne, Honorable Trey Holton, City of Palm Bay. Honorable Teresa Lopez, City of Melbourne. Mayor Hal Rose, City of West Melbourne. And the Honorable Wayne Justice from Cape Canaveral Port Authority. Did I miss any elected officials? Please let me know.
Trevor did City of Cape Canaveral.
Thank you. In the late 80s, Brevard County was experiencing a growth boom with NASA's space shuttle and diversifying industry. Mason Blake opened Dean Mead's office 25 years ago, where he worked closely alongside our client, A. Duda and Sons, to develop what was referred to as the new town in Brevard County, the town known as Viera. What was once open land on Duda's ranch has developed into the home of many of the county's government buildings and flourished into a master plan community of over 9,000 acres. In 2003, Dean Mead's two Brevard offices, we had opened one in Merritt Island, merged into this one here in Viera. Today, Dean Mead is a full-service law firm with over 50 attorneys and 5 offices statewide. I am very lucky to work with some of the best and brightest lawyers and staff here in Brevard County and throughout the state. Now I would like to ask my fellow shareholders in Viera to please stand and be recognized. Okay. Claudia Haines Jones, Laura Young, Rob Naberhaus, and Mason Blake. As we reflect on the past 25 years serving Florida's Space Coast, we're especially grateful for the long-standing client relationships our team has enjoyed with a number of premier organizations, including the Viera Company, Florida Institute of Technology, Wells Fargo, the Economic Development Commission of Florida Space Coast, SunTrust. Oh, you would think I would know them by heart. And I don't. I apologize. Wells Fargo, Fidelity National Title, Daily Bread, Green Turtle Market, and those are just to name a few. At this time, I would like to ask Claudia Haines Jones to come up to give more of the presentation.
Thank you, Kim. During our 30-plus years serving our clients here in Central Florida, Dean Mead has supported hundreds of philanthropies and civic organizations. One area in particular has been very important to our attorneys, the gift of education. We invest heavily in college students. We've also gifted numerous gifts under the University of Florida Foundation and the University of Florida Levin College of Law. Tonight, we're honored to announce our significant investment in one of Florida's premier educational institutions, right here in our own backyard, the Florida Institute of Technology.
Bravo! Bravo!
Dean Mead has enjoyed a long and fruitful relationship with Florida Tech, a relationship that was cultivated by my partner, Mason Blake. Many of you know Mason. So if you know him, you know that he would much rather stay below the radar than receive a tribute. But the truth is, Mason championed Florida Tech. He channeled our resources, and he organized our team efforts. Mason has been serving as Florida Tech's outside general counsel for 15 years. assisting the university with its ambitious and hugely successful strategic growth. My colleagues and I are very proud of Mason and his support of Florida Tech, and we're all very proud to be serving on his team. All of us have a deep appreciation and understanding of all that Florida Tech does for this community and our economy. At this time, I'd like to invite to the stage Mason Blake and Dr. Anthony Cantonese, the president of Florida Institute of Technology. Dr. Cantonese, your extraordinary vision, your leadership, and your entrepreneurial spirit inspire all of us. It is my great privilege to announce that Dean Mead has established the Dean Mead Scholarship of Florida Tech for $100,000. We intend that this donation will fund educational opportunities for STEM students.
Pictures first.
That's wonderful. Well done. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Give it up. Give it up.
Well, thank you. And this is very special to Florida Tech and our students because these funds will go into an endowment that will support kids from this local area who want to study STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And this will give them the help that they need. Florida Tech is on a roll. It's a Tier 1 U.S. News & World Reports ranking, and now one of the top 200 universities in the world, according to the Times of London. So we've got to get more kids locally to come to Florida Tech. We've got about 5,200 kids now here full-time in the Melbourne campus, but only about 25% actually come from Florida. So we want to greatly increase our Florida kids because that's what Florida needs. So this will be used for that purpose to help kids from Brevard and Indian River and all the surrounding counties to get an opportunity to come to Florida Tech and get in some of these hot professions that we offer here. So things are going well at Florida Tech. Enrollment is up. The football team is winning. What more can you ask for except money for scholarships? Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Dr. Catanese. We look forward to supporting Florida Tech and its missions for many more years. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. That concludes our formal portion of the program. We ask that you stay and mingle. There's plenty of hors d'oeuvres and drinks. And if you haven't had the chance, please look at the Brevard Cultural Alliance photographs and pictures that are on the walls in our office. Thank you very much.